In today's video, we are going to be looking at ways to know that your dream, your goal, your miracle, your manifestation is about to come true. My name is Eva D. Thank you so much for joining me today on VSW, where we get to look at things from a different perspective. Let's get straight into it. We all have something in our lives that we really want to achieve, but we really want God to bless us with. But so many times we ask ourselves questions like, how is this gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? Am I on the right path? There are so many ways for us to know that what we want is literally almost there. And in today's video, I'm going to be naming just 5 of them. The first way to know that your dream is about to get manifested. Ooh, my goodness, that English, oh my gosh. The first way to know that your dream is about to be manifested is that everything starts going wrong. Everything that you can possibly think of, just out of the blue, starts going wrong. For example, let's say that you want to get a job, right? So you are sending your CVs everywhere, they're calling you for interviews, so you like have all the hope and faith and you are just so confident that you're gonna make it. Interview after interview, they keep rejecting you. Unsuccessful. Sorry, but maybe you can try again next time. Sorry, you are nice, but you lack a few qualities. All these things that you can possibly think of just keep going wrong. But you need to not worry, because that is a sign. That is a sign that your manifestation is about to come true. Your goal, you're about to get that job. Let's just say that it is God's way of testing you. God wants to see if you are able to overcome whatever it is God throws at you. For you, you might feel like everything is going wrong, but if you look at it from a different perspective, it's like we don't know what is going on in the spiritual world, if I can put it that way. We don't know. You might want this job so bad, and God and the universe is like, no, I'm not gonna let you go to this job, because if you get this job, you're gonna be working so hard, you're gonna be mixed with people that are not gonna understand you. So rather, I'm gonna let these people reject you all the time so that you don't get yourself into that situation. And there's actually another job waiting for you somewhere else, but somebody needs to resign in that area in order for you to get that post. Just don't panic. Just know that if everything is going wrong, it's a sign that things are about to be lit. You're about to get what you want, okay? The second way for you to know that your manifestation, your miracle is about to come through is when you start having doubts. So you start asking yourself questions like, can I do this? Can I actually do this? Am I actually the right person to do this and this, or to achieve whatever it is that I want to achieve? When you start doubting yourself, chances are it's because that you expected things to happen like this at a certain rate. Like when it doesn't happen according to your plan so fast, your mind feels like it's literally about to step out of its comfort zone. That's why it starts to panic and you start to overthink all these kind of things. But whenever that happens, just calm down. Always go back to the why. Ask yourself, just remember again, why did you apply for this job? Why did you want to get out of this country? Why did you want to, I don't know, look healthier? Why do you want this and that? Okay, sometimes it happens that the reason for whatever it is that you want is not so important anymore, and chances are that whatever it is that you wanted is not gonna come through. Make sure that the reason for whatever it is that you want is actually a good enough reason. And it's not just to impress people, it's not just to get validation, it's actually for you to grow, for you to learn something. So whenever you get doubts, just relax and know that your manifestation, your goal, is literally about to come through. The third way to know that what you want is literally around the corner is when you feel like you want to give up, especially if you have been putting all the work, putting in all the hours, you've been praying about it, you've been meditating, you've been fasting, you've been putting every single thing that you can possibly think of to get what you want, and you are still not getting it. It gets so frustrating. So you just decide, like, you know what, this is not for me. This is not for me. I'm gonna throw in the towel. I'm gonna go look for something else. So don't give up on your goals, okay? Just keep on pushing. You never know, whatever it is that you're looking for could literally arrive tomorrow, but you give up today. Don't give up. Don't. The fourth thing to know that your manifestation is about to become a reality is when old habits or old things or old people start resurfacing, come back to you. That's a sign that, hey, you are on the right path. It's just a test to see if you are actually gonna fall for the temptations, if I can put it that way. That is life testing you. That is God testing you to see if you have truly learned from something, or if you truly meant it when you say you are letting this go. Sometimes God brings it back to you to let you know, like, yo, I'm bringing it back to you so that you can deal with it properly, so you can heal from it, in order for you to move on to the next level of where you want to be. Let's say that you are the kind of person who always says yes, yes, yes to people, and you decide, you know what, you're gonna put your foot down and you're gonna learn how to say no. So everything is going your way, and then out of nowhere, old xoxo from like 3 years ago shows up, and she is the kind of person who just takes and doesn't give back. You all of a sudden like, why is she back in my life? I thought I'll let her go. That's a way of God seeing, or the universe seeing, if you truly meant it when you said you are going to learn how to say no. Or to remind you, you are headed in this path. Remember that you need to learn how to say no. So they bring back xoxo to you, or anybody else that is just like xoxo, for you to be able to know that where I'm going in this section that I'm heading to, I need to remember it is okay to say no. That is just an example. Sometimes you also get old habits, temptation. You just need to remember what exactly is your goal. What is the reason why you wanted to head a certain direction in your life, and don't give in to the temptations. The fifth way to know that what you want is on its way is less thinking. Less thinking and letting go. What do I mean by that? Let's say that you are looking for a green t-shirt, right? You're searching, you check your room, you check your closet, you check under the bed, you check everywhere in your house, and you can't find this green t-shirt. So eventually you decide, you know what, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm not gonna bother to look for it anymore. I'm just gonna grab let's say you're just gonna grab a white t-shirt, and then maybe 2 weeks from then you are now looking for a book. So you're looking for the book, but you can't find it. And so you open your dresser, you search down, and the first thing you find is your green t-shirt. That green t-shirt that you were looking for 3 weeks ago, you have found it. That is an example of what I'm talking about when it comes to goals and dreams. The minute you stop focusing too much about something, that's when it's on its way towards you. So when you stop overthinking with the why, when, how, with who, all those kind of questions, and you start living in the moment, you start living in the now, and you start being grateful about your surroundings, about everything that's in your life, and you appreciate things more, that means that you have kind of like stopped thinking about it. It's not like you have completely decided to let go of your dream and you give up. You still think about it, but you don't think about it in terms of how, where, why, with who, when you start thinking less about what it is that you want in that way, then your dreams, your manifestations literally gonna rock up to you without you even noticing it. And yeah, I'm gonna end the video like that. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Please, if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. From me to you, I will see you next time. One love. I love you guys so much. Goodbye.